People on the internet really piss me off. So, I've been seeing a lot of people online talking about this dude, Corpse Husband. When it comes to social media, I kind of live under a rock, and I only peek out of that rock every once in a while when there's some drama going on, because I'm a sucker for some good old YouTube drama. I had absolutely no idea who this guy was until I saw a video by a YouTuber by the name of Prison Mate Luke called "The Corpse Husband Hate is Pretty Dumb." I'll link it down in the description for you if you want to check it out. Basically, Corpse Husband is a YouTuber who's known for creepypastas, telling spooky stories, and having a really deep voice, which is apparently due to medical issues.
First, a little background information. I worked the night shift at a local gas station when I was 19.
He also started making music a while back too, and it's actually pretty good. It's not exactly my cup of tea per se, but for what it is, it's pretty good music.
I don't wanna look like this, fuck. I don't wanna feel like this, fuck.
He jumped in popularity super fast, and naturally, the giant wave of hate for him came quickly, as it usually does on the internet. And from what little research I've done, most of the hate comes from people being jealous over how popular he is. Which is absolutely stupid, but it makes sense as part of the human condition. When someone has something that you don't have, some people tend to show their jealousy in the form of anger and hatred. And of course, when you don't have a good reason to hate someone, aka you're too afraid to admit that you're actually jealous of that someone, you manufacture a reason to hate them. In the case of Corpse Husband, this manufactured hate mostly surrounds his music. He has songs that are sexually suggestive, as many artists do, but in the case of Corpse Husband, there are a ton of young girls on TikTok that are dancing to some of his songs. And as a result of that, people are throwing shade at him. Like he has any control over what people on TikTok do. I mean, come on, TikTok doesn't even have control over what people on TikTok do. Another thing to note is that Corpse Husband is an intentionally private person. He goes out of his way to never show his face or give out any of his personal information due to anxiety, even going as far as not telling his close friends and family what he does for a living, which I can totally relate to. I have terrible anxiety, and none of my friends or family know that I have a YouTube channel. I mean, I can't even walk through a grocery store without having to stop in a quiet corner of the store and just breathe because people make me really anxious. But as a result of Corpse Husband being a private person and the hate surrounding him, a ton of people have been making efforts at doxing him and releasing his personal information to the public. More or less, trolls online want brownie points and to be known as the guy that exposed Corpse Husband, and really just want attention at someone else's expense. I get why people are hating on this guy, but it's petty, pointless, and it's coming from a place of jealousy. You're allowed to have opinions on whatever you want, but trying to cancel someone over jealousy and false allegations really screams little peepee energy. People don't hate him for no reason. People hate him because they're jealous, and their brain is wired to lash out as a result of that jealousy. I honestly don't watch this guy's content, and I'm not really invested in the situation, but I get really heated when people let their jealousy take control of their common sense. Maybe they didn't even have common sense to begin with, honestly. If anybody sees this video, the biggest thing I'd like you to take away from it is that whether you're arguing with somebody online or harboring hatred for somebody on the internet, remember that at the end of the day, behind that screen is an actual person. You don't know what struggles that somebody else is facing, and it's important to respect others no matter what. We're all people, just trying to make it through life, and throwing shade at somebody over some bullshit is really just not worth your time. As far as Corpse Husband goes, I wish him nothing but the best. I hope that he keeps gaining subscribers and keeps getting hits on Spotify, and I hope that he blows up even more than he already has, because clearly the guy deserves it. He must be doing something right if his content has blown up on such a major scale as fast as it has. I've heard that this guy started with a couple million subs at the beginning of quarantine, and now he's like over 5 million on the fast track to just growing even bigger every day too. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, and if you're new here, subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Wednesday and Friday. Also, follow me on Twitter at DuskTillShawn9, and I'll see you next time. Peace.